And we're back. Hi, this is Joshua Dudley. This is Summer Reading Series number 2. As always, follow along in my amazing adventures at joshuadudley.blogspot.com and hit me up on Twitter at DudleyJoshua. I am reading a story I wrote some time ago about my first roommate in Brooklyn. It's called Do You Think When You're Out You Can Get Me Some More Hot Dogs? Written on my pocket Sony reader. Love this thing. Alright, here we go. Dear roommate, I have a favor to ask of you, and I don't really think it's anything big, and in fact, it's not a big deal at all really, and I would love to do it myself, except I heard you say from the other room that you were going out. Now, I know that on numerous occasions when you leave the apartment, you often return with more things than when you left, and frequently, those things are food, so clearly you may have some valuable experience in this area, of which I may have some need. You see, you may not have noticed, but I weigh quite a lot. Nearly 500 pounds to be exact, and it's very hard to maintain this kind of mass without an adequate intake of foodstuffs, which in my case mainly consists of massive amounts of hot dogs, cornflakes, and milk. Although I do tend to hide in my room for hours every day with the door closed so mankind can't see the shame that I've brought upon me and my family with my massive useless bulk, I do find myself on occasion with the need to leave the room to which I have confined myself to. Such activities include, but are not necessarily limited to, using the bathroom, cooking hot dogs, preparing a giant bowl of cornflakes, and wandering around the apartment half naked after my monthly shower, wearing nothing but a dirty towel, bunny slippers, and an expression of general disdain for the rest of humanity. Once in a while, when I'm sitting in my room alone with bare white walls and chipped plaster and lying on top of either my mattress, which I have covered with a rumpled sheet of some kind, or my wooden chair, which I sit on in order to watch Geraldo, my black and white TV, I get lonely. Then, using my dial-up internet connection, I send an email to my family requesting that they please take me back. Then, I get so lonely that I silently blubber to myself and twirl my greasy mustache. When I get like this, there are only a few things that can bring me back to a general state of despondency. One of them is talking to my mother on the phone for a long time, and the other one is eating lots and lots of hot dogs. Unfortunately, this means that once in a while I actually have to get dressed in more than just gray sweatpants with holes in them so that I may go to the store around the corner and purchase several more packages of hot dogs. On these rare times that I leave, I am greatly cheered when I return by standing over a hot mess of boiling hot dogs cooking on the stove. I can't work, you know. I was formally trained as a blacksmith at one point, but that was before my wife left me and our troubled marriage behind, which only further aggravated my pronounced depression and left me to eat my way to happiness. After my weight ballooned up several hundred pounds, I lost my job, and the government stepped in and pronounced me severely obese, which, as you know, is a disability for which I am paid just enough to exist on. So look, I don't want to bore you with my problems, which I assure you are multitudinous, any more than you really want to listen to them. As a matter of fact, by keeping myself in my room all day, I'm actually doing you a favor by keeping you from my large, very clearly smelly body. You know, if you did one for me, then I could almost call us even. So, then seriously, do you think when you're out, you could get me some more hot dogs? That's my story. Thanks for watching.